Good day, everyone. Good day. Welcome. Welcome to our special anniversary celebration of Morning Sip with Red Melissa with the Meditation with the Moon edition. I am so excited to be with you all tonight. So let me just do introductions in case anyone's new to the party. I am Rev Melissa. I use the technology of spiritual psychology, spiritual practices, and universal principles to support people in disrupting limiting patterns of thinking, limiting patterns of believing, limiting patterns of behavior by prioritizing their heart and their mind to reveal the healing from within. This is my ministry of joy. I am an ordained interfaith minister, a licensed religious science practitioner, a spiritual life coach, and the spiritual director, senior minister of Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, which is a new thought center in New York. So if you need support, here I am. If you've been looking for a spiritual life coach, here I am. If you're ready to make some big moves in your life and you need support, here I am. So you can reach out to me. You can DM me on my social media. It's strolling there on the bottom of your screen. And welcome again, everyone, to Meditation with the Moon. Hey, Shay, it's good to see you. Hey, Michelle, it's good to see you from LA. I hope everyone is doing well. Those of you who are tuning in, feel free to put something in the comments so I can acknowledge you, or it's all good. You don't have to. So, let's prepare. So, what you need for this special meditation with the moon is a journal or paper and something to write with. So, something to write on and something to write with. And then the only other thing you need is an open mind and a willingness to go within. That's it. That's it. A willingness to go within. All right. All right. So I just want to acknowledge Miss Bliss Pamela. It's good to see you. And good day, Julian. It's good to see you too. All right. So we always start our meditation with the moon with some information about the full moon, right? So you could just settle in and listen to this information about the full moon in the sign of Libra. And I just want to say, I'm a Libra, so this is my time, y'all. This is my time. So shout out to all the Libras out there in the world. So, this full moon reached its peak illumination at 12:37 a.m. this morning, early in the morning. This full moon is also called the pink moon, the egg moon, the breaking ice moon, the budding moon of plants and shrub, the frog moon, the sucker moon, the sprouting grass moon, and many, many other names. It's also known as the pink moon. And it's the reason why it's referred to as the pink moon most commonly is because it corresponds with the early springtime blooms of a wildflower called moss pink. So it's the moon itself is not pink, as you can see. And that moss pink um, wildflower is native to North America. Now, this moon, most importantly, is the Paschal moon. And this full moon that follows the spring equinox is the moon that determines the date of Easter. So that's why Easter is never the same. Every year Easter is a different Sunday, and that is totally determined by when the full moon occurs after the spring equinox. So, that full moon that follows the spring equinox determines when Easter will be. So today is the Paschal moon. So that means the following Sunday after this moon, which is this Sunday the 9th, is Easter. So it could be different, and it probably will be next year. It was different last year, and before that, and before that. So that's the significance of this moon. It determines when we celebrate Easter. Okay. Now think about that. Think about that. And I'm not going to get into a whole sermon about the astrological aspects of the sun rising. Okay. Okay. We're going to leave that alone for now. So let me acknowledge Rosetta. Rosetta, good day. Oh, cousin of hello, my cousin Fee King. Hey, Fee King speaks very highly of you. I'm excited to be here. Well, welcome, Rosita. Welcome, or Rosetta. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Rosetta. Welcome to the meditation with the moon, and welcome. Nan is saying hello to everyone. Thank you, Nan, for being here. And we were reminiscing yesterday about how I used to do the meditation with the moon when I first started doing it 3 years ago on at 4 a.m. in the morning. Remember those days? We used to do the meditation with the moon at 4 a.m. in the morning. So I switched it last year to 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So welcome again, everyone. So here's some more information about the full moon. This moon amplifies the rebirth-oriented energy, right? So just think about the season. Yes, this is a powerful time to ramp up the energy on your current goals and leave the darkness behind to make room for a fresh springtime growth. When we enter into spring, we're entering into that time of growth and blossoming, of being in action. All full moons are a culmination point, right? Things come to completion. It is midway through the lunar cycle. And as I mentioned, this full moon is in the cardinal sign of Libra. And the sign Libra impacts relationships, empathy, diplomacy, and balance. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and relationships. And so there will be this is a good time to take a deeper look at your relationships, your connections, how you feel in your relationships, all relationships, not just love relationships. This energy inspires us also to find more moments of peace, to lean into our closest relationships, and to study ourselves towards a sense of equilibrium. So equilibrium is really important. I like equilibrium more than balance, and that's a whole nother thing too. Equilibrium and harmony, those are my things. Balance, not so much. I'll explain at a morning sip. It's also this energy also brings harmonious new beginnings into our lives and help us to clear out any imbalances that are disrupting our personal flow. So just think about if there's something off, this is a good time to release it and to let in the newness. It's time to make the most of this mystical and rebirth oriented energy. It's time to grow. It's time to renew. It's time to stand into your personal power. And it's also a good time to surrender to the magic of the universe and all of the surprises life has in store for us. This is the optimum time to tap into your visionary power and embrace expansion. All right. Now, also be aware that in April, we have a retrograde coming. A Mercury retrograde is coming April 21st. It ends on May 15th. And this retrograde brings the energy of revisions, reevaluations, and reflections in everybody's birth chart, okay? So I know people get a little antsy when Mercury retrograde rolls around, and our technology has a tendency to get a little screwy and, things get a little off kilter. But just remember that this is the time to reflect, right? So things might go left because it's clearing space for you to reflect more. All right? So just stay tuned for this special April retrograde. All right? All right. So there is your full moon in April, Pascal moon, pink information. Do with it as you wish. All right. So I'm going to pause here and just check the comments again. Oh, Nan is with me. Yes, 4 a.m. was sweet. It was sweet, Nan, but it would be me and Nan and maybe Julian. Julia says she still gets up at 4 a.m. Good for you, Julie. That's wonderful. And Sekou. Sekou will be there too with us, right? And good day, be still and know. It's good to see you. And Shay is giving me a oh yes, oh please yes. I'm not sure what that oh please yes is referencing, but let me know, Shay, what you're referencing when you say oh please yes. And there's a delay, just so you know, there's a delay when you're type and when I actually see it when it comes through, okay? All right, so let's get ready for our meditation with the moon. So just have to decide your journal or paper and something to write with. We'll get to that in a minute. What we do with the meditation with the moon, for those of you who haven't experienced one with me, we do a full spiritual practice. And so I'm basically sharing with you what I do every day to get myself ready for the day, my daily spiritual practice. And what that entails is inspirational reading, inspirational writing, um, meditation, and prayer. Those four components. Okay. So I'm going to share with you first, I'm going to share with you an inspirational reading. And I'm telling y'all, the universe loves us. The universe loves us because my inspirational reading this morning was from, as it always is, one of the things that I read is the Science of Mind magazine. I don't know if you can see that. The light is kind of messed up. The Science of Mind magazine. And this is put out by the Centers for Spiritual Living. And this month is all about vulnerability, the power of vulnerability. And so there's daily guides in here, in addition to short articles and other, spiritual information. And so I turned to today, April 6th, and this is what it's titled. And let me say this before I say what it's titled. I declare every April 6th, since I've been doing Morning Sit with Red Melissa, I declare April 6th as Yes Day, right? Yes Day. So you even saw my marketing around today. Let me put it up again. Let me see. That's not the one. It's this one, right? It says Thursday, April 6th is Yes Day. Say yes to everything all day. Say yes to everything all day. So I hope you have been saying yes to everything all day. If you haven't, it could roll over till tomorrow because this whole week we're celebrating Joy Week, right? So today is Yes Day. I opened up the Science of My magazine, and this is what today is called. Say yes. Say yes and to life. Say yes. Come on, y'all. Talk about synchronicity. I just love how everything works together. So it opens up with two quotes. The first one is from Rachel Drack. She says, somewhere in the back of my head must have been the thought that no leads to dead ends and yes leads to possibilities. No leads to dead ends, and yes leads to possibilities. And then there's a quote from Ernest Holmes from the Science of Mind text. When we constructively praise and creatively bless, life abounds with love, peace, and joy. Love that. So the person who wrote the daily guides for April, she is a religious science practitioner. She's also a PhD, and her name is Louise Talon. And this is what she writes. A central tenet of improv, she's talking about improvisation. She was part of an improv group. The central tenet of improv is the phrase yes and. In improv, yes means agree with your scene partner and enter their reality with enthusiasm. The and part and means you should give your scene partner a gift in return, something they could use to move the scene forward together. You are building a world. The idea is useful in any area of life. Say yes and to the people in your life and surround yourself with people who say it back to you. The opposite of yes and is no but. Denying denying someone's idea, denying someone else's reality through disagreement and taking away from their idea. How often have you been vulnerable when sharing a dream, an idea, or a thought, and has someone say, no, but to you? This no butting is a dream killer. It's a dream killer. It includes saying things like, "You don't know how to do that. How will you make money doing that? That's ridiculous. Get real. You'll never be happy doing that." How would it be if someone yes anded you instead? "Wow, that's a great idea. Tell me more. That's an awesome dream. I can't wait to see it come to fruition for you. Yes, I can picture it." Practice yes anding others and yourself, because too often we have saved our harshest no buts for ourselves. Today, be a dream enhancer. Say yes and to life. And then the closing affirmation is, today I say yes and to life. I am a dream enhancer for others and allow others to be a dream enhancer for me. I love everything about that. So I see Michelle said yes to Popeye strawberry baguettes. Is that what that is? That's hilarious, Michelle. I said yes to yoga today because I was not gonna go because it was at 6 o'clock, and I was like, "I don't have time, I gotta get ready for meditation with the moon," but it's yes day, so I had to say yes to yoga, so I went to a wonderful yoga class. So you could put in the comments, let me know some things you'll say yes to today, and if you didn't, if you wasn't thinking about it, do it for tomorrow. I'd love to know what you said yes to. Because remember, the whole wide world says yes back to us. The whole universe says yes right back to us when we are open, when we're on that yes vibration. So that's where we're going tonight. That's what we're going tonight. Nan said she said yes to buying some new shoes. All right, Nan. All right. I love it. I love it. So we're going to get ready to go into our meditation with the moon. And what I would like for you to do is to just have but right by you your pen and your paper or your journal. I'm still working with my journal that I've had this whole year. I love this journal. It was gifted to me. It says Dreams on the cover, and it's by this young artist named Stormy Nesbitt. She's a Phoenix-based artist, illustrator, and graphic designer. I just love this journal. Yes. Shay said yes to peace and God being my only authority. Totally worked in a stressful situation. Grateful. Yes, I love that, Shay. Saying yes to peace. Say yes to peace. Say yes to God. Yes. All right. So get comfortable. I'm going to guide you through a meditation. And in the meditation, I'm going to ask you some questions. And I'm glad you said yes to something other than Popeyes, Michelle. Michelle is also saying yes to a successful home renovation. Yes, yes. I say to that, Michelle. All right, so let's get ready. Let's take a deep breath and let's just settle in. And I'm just going to play some music in the background. So let me share this with you all. On. Okay, okay. Thank you for your yeses that you're submitting. Julian said yes to decluttering her office. We'll be saying yes for a few days. Yes, extend those yeses. Extend those yeses. So I hope you can hear the music in the background. Just let me know if you can. And that beautiful scene of the moon over the water, it just takes me into that sweet peace space within. So if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes or lower your gaze. And we're just going to start with our breath again. So take a deep breath in and let it out. And we're going to breathe in through our nose and breathe out through our mouth. A full inhale, and a full exhale. So you're in your space. So on the exhale, you can let out a sound just to release more fully. So full breath in and fully release with the ah. Ah. Let's do one more in and release. Now just breathe gently, evenly, steadily, allowing yourself to go within. Releasing the day completely and bringing yourself fully to this right. Let's be here now. You can whisper to yourself, I am here now. I am here now. I am here now. And just continue to release. Just scan your body from top to bottom, allowing yourself to release any stress or tension you may feel. So starting with our head, just check in and release any tension you may be holding at the top of your head and your forehead. Unwrinkle your forehead. Release your jaw. Drop your tongue. Release your neck that holds your head. Let it relax. Release any tension you hold in your shoulders. We have a tendency to hold a lot in our shoulders. And you might want to roll your shoulders back a couple of times, roll your shoulders forward a couple of times. As you breathe, you release. As you breathe, you release. Release any tension, any stress, any pain, any discomfort you may feel in your back, your spine, the lower back. Just gently breathe into those areas. And with each breath, each exhale, the tension, the stress is released. And take a breath and breathe. Now come around to the front of your body, to your chest. Release any heaviness there. Release any burdens you may be carrying. Just release it now. You could bring your breath to your heart chakra and just allow yourself to connect to that love energy there by breathing in and breathing out. Release your belly and stomach. We have beautiful energy around all of our organs, just sending them loving Reiki energy for healing, for releasing any toxins. Just let it go through the breath. You release your front, release your back, groin area, your derriere area. Just release any holding you may be doing there. And breathe into those sacred spaces, those creative spaces within you. Take a breath. Breathe into your thighs, your knees, your calves, your whole leg. Release any tension that might be stored there from all the goings and all the comings. Just let it be still now. And then travel down to your ankles, your feet, the sole of your feet that holds you up, all the bones in your feet. We have so many bones in our feet. Let's send each bone just healing energy, strength to each toe, and we release. And take a breath and go deeper. And as we go deeper, we go higher. As we go deeper, we go higher and higher and higher. And as we ascend in consciousness, we ascend to that beautiful full moon, that Paschal moon, that pink moon. Bring it now to your mind's eye. See the fullness of it and allow yourself to continue to ascend to it. Feel the moon energy pulling you towards it. And proceed. Proceed to the moon. All is well. You are perfectly safe and secure. Feel the love vibration radiating from the illumination of the full moon bathes you in its light and its love and its renewal. And so the first thing the moon is ready to receive is anything that is complete for you. Release it now to the moon. Whatever that might be, whisper it to the moon. I release this to you and name it. Name whatever or whomever it is. Release that no, but release that to the moon because we are in the vibration of yes and we are complete with the no but. So give it to the moon. Give yourself the space to do so. Continue to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Continue to breathe. Continue to release. Be complete. And take a breath. Now the moon is ready to receive your yes. What is your yes? Whatever it is, tell it to the moon. What is your yes? And the moon will respond, yes and my beloved. What else? What else? And so be with your full bodied yes. What does it feel like? Your full body yes. Knowing that there is no hesitation to your yes. Tell it to the moon. And remember to breathe. What is your yes? Remember this moon is the moon of resurrection. It's time to resurrect your deepest desires. It's time for renewal, for rebirth, for new life, for new opportunities and possibilities. Say yes to life because life is always saying yes to you. Let's just be with that yes. Don't hold back. Share your yes. No questions about it. Make your yes even bigger. No limits on our yes. The universe can hold it. So expand your yes. Take a breath, and we're just going to easily ease into our journaling, our inspirational journaling. So just grab your journal, your paper, your pen, and you're just going to simply write what your yes is. Just write it down in your journal or on your paper. Imagine the moon is saying, "That's an awesome idea. What an amazing dream, desire. Tell me more. Tell me more." And so write that down. Write down your yes. Just start writing. Just start writing and let your yes guide you. Even if you're just writing yes over and over again, that's fine. But make it visible. Writing is so powerful. It brings the invisible into the visible. That moon energy brings the invisible into the light of visibility. So we're going to spend a couple of moments, a couple of minutes, just in our inspirational journaling, writing as if it is happening right now, present tense, with enthusiasm, with a feeling tone of what it is that your yes is radiating, the energy of your yes. You're capturing that on the go for it. Just go. Yes. Give you one more minute and we'll just pause. You can continue writing before you go to bed, or if you want to pick it up in the morning. Just capture as much as you can for right now. Okay, so let's bring that to a pause for right now and just take a deep breath. Give some gratitude to the full moon for receiving your completions, your no's, and for your yes, for honoring your yes, for receiving your yes. And still with your eyes closed now, just take a deep breath in and let it out. And let us just know together, right here and right now, that your yes is received, that your yes has everything that it needs to come into fruition through you and as you, that your willingness to declare and to command your yes is powerful in itself. And so we all step fully and confidently in the power of knowing that our yes and is received. And we expect nothing but good to come forth from this. Our yes is positive expectancy of the ever expanding good that the universe is. And so we say yes to life, and life says yes to us. And so we are grateful. We are grateful for this moment, this time, this space, this energy, this moon, this yes, this life, this breath. We are grateful for it all. We are grateful for the releasing. We are grateful for the receiving. And so we release this knowingness into the law, knowing that it cannot return void, but returns in the overflow of more yes. More yes. And so it is. Ashe and amen. Peace and blessings, everyone. That concludes our meditation with the moon. I would really offer to you to have a really peaceful, as still as possible evening for the rest of the night. If you feel incomplete with your writing, continue to write. Set a bedtime intention for more clarity. If your yes isn't clear to you yet, set a bedtime intention for that, and or set a bedtime intention for one step that you can take to move your yes forward, because this is a time for action, right? Winter is a time for laying low, for things to be more dormant, right? And more still, right? Beneath the surface. Now is our time to arise, right? It's the time to rise up within our yes more fully so that it can bloom through you. So let's do that. Yes? Thank you, Nan. Thank you, Michelle. And so it is. Amen. Shay. Yes. Amen. Yes. I thank you all for your willingness to go within, to go within. Thank you, Rosita or Rosetta. I have to find out from Fee if I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you so much for this message and meditation. I thoroughly enjoyed and really needed it. I am a Cancer, and the moon plays a huge part in my life. Be blessed. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, the moon plays a big part in our lives. The energy of the moon is powerful, and we get to lean in to that power. All right, y'all. I will see you all tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time for Morning Sit with Red Melissa. We will be wrapping up Joy Week. I can't wait. I'll have some more pop-up guests tomorrow on the show. So I hope to see you all there with me right where you're watching me now, 10:30 a.m. for Morning Sit with Red Melissa. So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy. Yes. Connected to our yes. I'm looking for the moon to close out. There we go.